I'm so happy to be here, yeah. I'm just happy to be here. Still I know the world's on fire, the situation's dire. A lot of work and courage gonna be required, but I'm just happy to be here.
Look at this, the water is crystal clear. This is supposed to be 10 feet deep. We have weeds all the way to the surface.
VHF 68.
We are trying to get fuel. This is our second attempt. The first place was too shallow.
It was like meant to be though. It was too shallow here, but on the other side of the break wall was Port Dalhousie. So we found Port Dalhousie Yacht Club. They filled us up, pointed us in the direction of a free wall dock with electricity and water. And yeah, we just took advantage of it. Had a great time there.
Thanks.
5-cent merry-go-round still exists. Pretty crazy. It's pretty neat.
Thank you.
Looks like you're gonna have a volleyball tournament. Neat, yes. This was a pretty cool guy with a neat boat. He had some good ideas for line management and gave us some recommended places to stop on our route south. Old Port Dairy Bar. If you're ever in port, stop by, say hi to Dave and Helen. Awesome people, real down to earth, great couple with a great establishment here.
Cheeto Flick, there's my coffee ice
There
cream.
it is. Nice.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Welcome to Port.
Old Port Dairy Bar.
Yes.
Here we
Yeah,
are.
check it out.
Have a good sail back.
Yeah.
Wife and I'm Dave.
Dave,
Yeah,
excellent.
My wife's Helen.
I'm
Dave and
Anna.
Helen
Anna
and Eric.
Eric.
Yeah.
Anna and Eric. How long's the boat? How big's the boat?
36 foot.
36 foot. Wow.
Yes.
Awesome ice cream shop here, guys.
Awesome.
Yeah,
guys.
definitely check it out.
Happy sailing. Have
Awesome.
a fantastic
Nice meeting you both.
See you in like 6 years.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Cool. There's Mom, moonflowers. And cup flowers. We went for a little walk around port. Yeah, just checking out all the stores, establishments, people's yards. This was a couple that invited us in to check out their yard, trains, and a pond. Very welcoming little community. Another pollinator garden, St. Catharines, Canada. Freaking awesome. Awesome little city with an amazing port.
This is lock 1. This is the first lock.
original lock. Holy.
It replaced the 1848 lock as part of the third Welland Canal built to accommodate the increasing size of railroad vessels. So there was a canal even in
1848, the first lock of the Welland Canal. Crazy. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The Welland Canal Preservation Association formed by a citizens group in 1977, and their mission was to transform part of the original canal to public space, and they did a pretty good job with it. So good. That's not good. That's marking, is it? Port Dalhousie. Awesome little place. Sailing across Lake Ontario today. Sailing. Cruising, 6 knots. You can tell from the sound of the water behind us. So this was our first attempt at crossing Lake Ontario to the Thousand Islands. Coast Guard just called out a squall warning about 30 miles west of us, heading east at about 30 miles an hour. So we're about an hour away from this squall approaching. We are hightailing it back to shore. They're predicting hail and what, 90-kilometer gusts? So what's 90 kilometers in miles per hour? 90 knot wind?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna die.
Yeah.
We gotta hurry. We're trying to head south and hit some land. We're about 5 miles off the coast. Just trying to get back. So this kind of came out of nowhere. We checked the weather for the day. Luckily we had the warning on the radio that we picked up and kind of turned around, headed back to shore. But it was nasty. Yeah, blowing from the side. Unfortunately, we had to come back at an angle to the shore in the shallows, so I had to take the waves from the side to get around to the channel. Yeah, it kind of sucked. And thankfully some transient boaters didn't get to their slip in time, so there was a slip open at a sailing club and they let us safe harbor for a little while, so that was very convenient. Dock here till the squall passed. Thank goodness we got in just in time.
Niagara on the Lake Sailing Club gave us safe harbor from the squall, so we want to do a big shout out to them. Thanks guys, we really appreciate you.
22 Alpha out. Good day. All on stations, United States Coast Guard, Center Eastern Great Lakes. Strong thunderstorm capable of producing winds to around 30 knots.
It's coming down. It's raining pretty good.
All these sailors, it would have been cool if we could have hung out. Ooh. The newer big brother. Our boat.
Be our next boat right there. So we were still originally planning on heading across to the Canada side again and seeing the Thousand Islands. So our plan was to continue to a marina for the night, and tomorrow continue again and do another attempt at crossing the lake to the Canada
cottages.
side. Boathouse. Keep an eye. Look at that.
Hey, you got a boat on the dock?
Yes. Is that okay? You sure?
Scallops with roasted garlic risotto, candied butternut squash, fried plantains, and a savory squash puree.
And it's delicious. Hey guys. How you doing? Some friendly swans. Just chilling. Gorgeous day for our second attempt at crossing the lake. There are so many sailboats on this little marina inlet. We like the sailboats better. More of a chill crowd, we've come to find. 240 miles scheduled this week to our trip to the Thousand Islands. We're settling in today for a 13-hour cruise. Sail. Good wind, 8 knots, 10 knots. Gusts up to 20. We got the jib reefed in a little bit. Settling in for a 13-hour sail across Lake Ontario.
Take two. We tried.
Yeah, we tried yesterday, didn't work out. I'm sure you've seen the footage. We are cruising 7 knots. Just hauling ass today. And only like 8 knots of wind. Crazy. Some pretty serious waves though.
Little tanker crossing Lake Ontario.
We're not lucking out with weather lately. There's another squall warning and 7-foot waves with a small craft advisory to where we were heading in Canada. So now we just kind of start heading back towards New York. I don't think we want to be messing around with 7-foot waves right now. It's like anytime we pull the camera out, we're wing on wing. So all people think we do a sail downwind. That's funny.
They're really nicely spaced.
And with our second attempt here at crossing the lake, we listened to the universe and decided to head down the Erie Canal and take down our mast. We're leaving, heading towards Oswego. We got a 14-hour day today, long one. And we're taking the mast down in Oswego and going down the canal. Peaceful little morning in whatever town we're in. I forget.
We're not in a town.
It's not even a town. It's just a little bay.
We have a 14-mile day today.
14 hour. 2 more swans.
Aww.
It's like a 70-mile day or 60-mile day.
76 miles, I think it is.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What are we doing? We're coming into Rochester, New York. I used Docwa, which is an app for reserving slips, boat slips, for the first time here in Rochester. Fire department boat. Welcome to the United States. Our port of Rochester was a short stay. Apparently Docwa never confirmed a reservation, so the Port of Rochester Marina didn't have room. And then the other marina we pulled into to get a slip and fuel was so backed up at the fuel dock, some power boat cut us off, so we're moving on. Little tykes going by. Look at the sweet shade Anna made for me. And then just offered me a freeze pop. Yes, please. Yeah, freaking awesome. Game changing. Could sail forever now. Ice and frozen treats on a boat make all the difference, especially on hot days.
Have you checked if they had an undercover agent in your crew?
We're reading the orca attacks and how to prevent them.
Well, just one person's account. Sodus Bay. It's looking promising so far. Look at how cute this is. And they even have a nice beach over there with lifeguard stands, and it looks like a cute little park.
Thank goodness 2 gentlemen were outside by the dock. When we came in, we could not see the dock number, so we did not know where our dock was. Thank you, gentlemen. On a biking adventure.
Alright.
Go for a cruise. This was a cool little kind of seminar. the state, I guess, put together to bring awareness on the invasive species in New York. Water chestnut, spotted lanternfly, just to name a few.
Just informed we're going paddleboarding. Sounds fun. After our alcohol wine tasting tour.
Eric doesn't think he can stand up.
I'll be honest, there wasn't a whole lot of standing, and I did fall quite a few times, but it was fun. The water was warm at least. So we kind of just did some exploring. And then we got back to the boat. We decided we had to give her a little washing because she was just filthy. We're doing a little boat cleaning. I was getting the stern. I'm gonna dive down and get at least the rudder and prop and everything. Can you believe this is how I eat these days? It's crazy. And another one of Anna's awesome meals.
Yummy.
To end the evening with. Sunday morning, we went for a little walk around Sodus Bay, had breakfast, and planned to continue our journey to Oswego. Big ol' anchor. This was the Sodus Point Malt House, built in 1880. And this was kind of a little hidden gem. Husband and wife kind of turned their upstairs above their bar into a little bakery and sandwich shop.
We don't think we're authorized.
You're not.
Yeah, right.
But they babysat my dog.
In with my grill.
We're ready for you to cook us some more.
There might be something in there. If not, this is gonna be good.
She's got new things in here. Those weren't there.
Really good.
Yeah.
Saying goodbye to Sodus Bay. Heading to Oswego today. To hopefully get our mast taken down tomorrow. Start down the Erie Canal. So join us next week for the unstepping of our mast and our peaceful journey down the Erie Canal.